Hello, and welcome back to Dark Cloud. I'm Chance, also known as Maras, and yeah, last episode we got Ruby, the genie who wants to defeat the Dark Genie simply because she wants to know which one is stronger. I don't think that's her full reason, but basically, vanity is, who knows, question mark. Kinda makes sense why you could summon, Ruby wherever you go because she's a genie, but Goro and Xiao are still beings that require space. So us going in the submarine makes no sense. So I don't know why I decided to use the submarine instead of teleporting to the dungeon. Cat is freaking out, and I don't know why. Probably chasing a mosquito or something. That's usually what it does. Also in the last episode, we found out at 100 years ago, a thing called the Life Orb appeared. So it's kind of like this thing of, 100 years ago, this ship was sunken when the Queen died. It's kind of like a, well, what was the most precious thing like involved with that counter? I don't know. I don't know, man. Event flow, layer 9. I forgot that changed to specific. Like flow. Oh. Wait, does this say an actual like button counter? Captain, somebody's here. Any landlubber that travels with my ship won't leave alive. Here, all you hearties. Feed them to the sharks. Captain is over there. I do that, you fool. That way, feed him to the sharks. Oh. Oof. Ooh. Take with the cannon. We come from a long way from killing skelly bros. Oh yeah, cause like this is like a weird event floor, because like why do you need R2? Gas. Oof. Yeah, the one thing that sucks for Ruby is you have to on the fly change your element to open specific gates, because some gates require specific elements to open. If I remember correctly. I might be completely and utterly wrong about that. But it just, for some reason my memory is telling me you have to have specific elements for Ruby to be effective. Don't worry, I'll do a grind episode where I level up Ruby's gear and attempt to get her a better weapon and all that. Oh, my, probably should off-screen some fluffy donuts. Actually, I should save. Forgot to save. Oh well. If I somehow fail and lose all my progress, that's my own damn fault. I'll just be very sad. Gunny. Oof. Lana. Ow. Fall. Ow. Oof. Okay, I wanted to do this. and I wanted to eat a piece of cheese. Fire Chariot is kind of like Goro. It's hard. Doesn't really have much besides that. It's hard. Don't get in the way. Don't let it get in the way. Oh no, I've been cursed. Yeah. My antique sword is ready to level up. First thing starts build up. Still needs attack, holy, and undead buster. What am I giving it right now? Endurance, thunder, and undead buster. I need a bit of that holy. Upgrade it. Where are we at now? Still needs undead buster and sky killer and holy. Oof. Thing's pretty steep for my blood. Let's upgrade it because we have that upgrade powder, and I'm afraid that I'll use it when I have ABS. So now we don't have to worry about any power-up powders. I have a couple waiting in storage, I believe. I don't need any undead killer, but I do need sky killer. Two of those. Hopefully I don't have to bring it up in the 30s. I had on my phone that told me exactly how much points I needed, but I decided I'll just wing it at this point because it doesn't really. Owie! Oh, I was like, what the hell? Why is he turning? Like, why isn't he moving? Did I break the game? I have the time stop ability. Word. Not much alto. Is that 3? I might off-screen look at a little tutorial on where to place all the houses, but at the moment I kind of have it correct except for... Actually no, I think I have it all correct at the moment. Because Jack didn't want to be near the sheriff wanted to be near the king. Well, the king I guess it doesn't matter, but I remember being up in the top right was a good place because it just was. Joker did not want to see Bear's face, I think, also. What is it? The fish person wanted to be away, near the port, which is where they currently are. Wait, no, it was Jack wanted water. He has it. So, yeah, Jack wanted water. He got it. Joker didn't want to be near the sheriff. The lady wanted to be near the docks, and yeah, King just needs a road. I don't have the road yet, but that's all he wants. Let's see if any magic will work on this. No. Looks like the color of wind. Yeah, this is the quirk of Ruby's. You want to upgrade all her armlets all have all the elements. It's just so that you could open doors. Not for tactical advantage like I always make my character's weapons have. No, simply because you need to open a door or two. Blind fire. God damn. Getting my ass handed to me. Probably because I'm not eating enough fluffy donuts. It's a good thing I kept a stockpile of each element just so I could slot them into the armlet. Because if I just used them all or put them all in storage, I'd be screwed. Because I wouldn't have been able to get the hook for this level. Yeah, let's go down, arming up. Layer 11. Going pretty fast. As I said, our gear is pretty sound for this area. We got a decent amount of electric damage for all our characters, except for, obviously, our new character. I'm actually kind of surprised her gear is a bit under-leveled, because my memory served otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. There. I hope I get. I don't know what I'm upgrading my sword to right now. I haven't looked at this chart, but I honestly hope I'm getting the Alta sword or the Alamilia sword, which is actually not how it's pronounced. It's actually pronounced the I was playing Dark Cloud 2 recently, and they say like Amelia or whatever. And I was like, that's not how it's spelt, is it? Whatever. I guess if it's a... Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing with a U rather than an A, so I guess it would be Amelia. It's just... I don't know, my brain's weird. Thinking that certain letters should be pronounced certain words and letters should be pronounced a certain way. Especially with that in writing. Because, like, I read a lot. Doesn't mean that I actually know what each word actually is pronounced. Because, you know, it's not like iron, the word iron actually teaches you that it's called iron and not iron. That's my one example where it's like, yeah, English is just so bullshit. It's because when someone pronounces iron, I'm like, okay, you're not a native English speaker, because that's like a common word that a lot of people use. And for some reason, a lot of people pronounce it iron, because that's how it's spelled. No, I like. Oh god, I might actually bite the dust with Toan here. Like, I'm kind of stuck in a "you must look at this" kind of thing. Now that I'm safe, I'll actually eat. If I was gonna die, I wouldn't have bothered. Yeah, +1. Oh! Ah! I knew it. I was just gonna say this is probably a mimic. Oof. A lot of HP on that sword. Hey. Mimics give a lot of, I'm gonna call it, EXP. Still need some Skybreaker in there. Tempted to use the diamond to get that +5 and everything, but I don't even know if that'll matter for this. And none of my gems actually give me Skybreaker. I have to go check to see if any shops sell Skybreaker. I also need to get some Holy, I think. Definitely keep an eye out for that. What's her requirements? Attack and fish slash dino break. I have a bunch of fish now. So I'm gonna start leveling up Xiao because Cohen is kind of like at a place where I can't really do much with. Basically me switching back and forth between Cohen and Xiao. Oh god. Okay, this is not good. He's doing 40 even. 3 hits, kills. Oof. Okay. These pirates' chariots are definitely a no Xiao type of enemy. Or maybe it's just because I was in a confined space. Oh, I quite literally walked right into that one. Yeah. It was just more of me screwing the pooch than Xiao being incompetent for the battle. It's gonna be wild once we get the other 2 characters, because once you get the next character, he's literally just there because they needed a character for each zone. Because at that point, my Toen's probably gonna have like one of the other. I'm trying to think of the word. His weapon's basically gonna be almost done at that point when we get to the temple. So like getting the 3rd melee character is basically like, well, he's here just to open doors like the other characters, because for some reason Cohen doesn't know how to open special doors involving magic or hammer points or dust storms, or it's a gap that you have to be agile to jump across. Which is funny because the final companion you get, the final rank. Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't want to actually come here. Let's try to do this floor. But I didn't actually. I wanted to leave the dungeon. I didn't want to do this floor because right now Ruby is not the strongest. That's another feature of Ruby, is it does more damage the more you charge her ability, which is a double-edged sword in my opinion. Like, hey, you aren't completely weak because you could just charge up your weapon, but at the same time, if you spend too much time charging up your weapon, you leave yourself open to to receive damage of a great magnitude. Oof. Oh yeah, the king mimics give a lot of EXP. So I don't have any gourds, so unfortunately it seems like Ruby's gonna expire from thirst faster. Not a weak. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I forgot about the charge attack feature. So Ruby isn't weak. It's just her stats reflect the fact that if you, it's kind of like the DPS meter. Like a primitive version. If you just spam attacks like that, it's gonna do like 17. It's gonna do 17 damage plus your element damage plus X, Y, Z. But if you charge it up, it does more damage. Punch the boy. You don't do anything, your platinum ring will break. Oh, well, okay, that's fine. And change the weapon attribute to wind. Then change it back. Actually, I could change it to lightning. Let's see how that fares. Doesn't look like it's doing a lick of damage, yeah. Ice was doing more because it has more points into it, despite the fact that I think a lot of these guys are resistant to cold. Just because of the water and all that. Ah, good! I was kind of looking the other way when I opened that chest, so when it became a mimic, kind of was like, how dare you? Boy, here we go, killing again. Kind of thing with Toan where if you flash, if you're... First things first. Both of them require holy, except I don't have holy. What's the other element? Wind? I have that on my slot right now anyway. Put both in. Just so that my platinum ring permanently can open those doors. Right now it requires fire and holy. Oh. Holy. But at least I could open up. Well, at least I don't require the any enemy biased thingamajigs. It's a filling with water. Not hearing things. Mimics are like the cheekiest bastards in this game. They're like, are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna hit me? Nah. Oh, nope. God damn, just die already. Yeah, try to dodge in this this narrow corridor, you bastard. Wow, all these fishing items that I'm gonna sell because I'm not gonna do fishing in this game. I have multiple fear. Ha! Is it a mimic? Probably. No. Wow! Well, time to leave. So, I'm actually kind of glad I did this lore because it just kind of a little bit of educated me on how Ruby works. I thought she was weak, but her statistics are weak. Her actual damage isn't. You just need to time everything correctly so you don't die. Kind of like a ranged attacker should be. Definitely kind of contender for Xiao. Xiao has like... Xiao's faster because you don't have to charge your damage. But at the same time, because Ruby gets to charge her damage, she has more variables for her damage. Ooh, stretch. So it's like a you figure it out kind of thing. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm gonna actually save because I haven't saved since like the last session. And then I'm gonna eat all those upgrade items. I'm gonna look around for any upgrade items off screen. Eat those, then end the episode. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you stick around for next episode recording session thingy, and I shall see you then. Bye-bye!